let the land rest. It's one of the calls of the Jubilee. The Jubilee did not only set people free, it set the land free. Imagine that. Long before climate change became a buzzword, long before we spoke about global warming and the climate emergency, God had already told us, give the land a Sabbath. Give the land its much needed rest. And yet here we are, living on a planet that can hardly breathe, forests that are being cleared, seas that are being polluted, the air that is getting choked. Ang gaganda naman ng ating mga ecological laws, lalo na sa bansang ito. And I would advise you, please, get acquainted with the ecological, the environmental laws. Alam niyo ba, we have now among the best laws in this country, the best environmental laws. Ang problema lang, hindi natutupad. Maganda sa papel, pero hindi naipapatupad. Madalang lang ang LGU na sumusunod sa mga environmental laws like Ecological Solid Waste Management Act, Clean Air Act, Clean Water Act. Ang linaw ng batas. But they remain as laws. St. Paul says in Romans chapter 8, creation is groaning as in the pains of childbirth. Brothers and sisters, 10 years ago, Pope Francis gave us Laudato Si, a love letter to our common home. Now, 1 decade later, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of Laudato Si. And so we must ask ourselves, have we learned to let the earth rest? Have we learned what it means to give a Shabbat also to nature? You know, this coming November, there will be a meeting once again of the Conference of Parties, COP30, in Belém, Brazil. Some of you would remember the Paris Agreement that took place also in a conference of parties that resolved to keep the rise of temperature to a maximum of 1.5 degrees centigrade. Did you know that we have already breached that limit in the last year, 2024? Because walang sumusunod sa pinagkasunduan. So, will we have the courage to say to world leaders, this is our jubilee for the earth. Please, let the land rest. Let us live simply so that others may simply live. Now let's move to forgiveness of debts. A radical hope. What about debts? Alam natin kung gaano kalaki ang pagkakautang ng bansang Pilipinas. Lahat tayo may utang. Hindi pa'y sinisilang ang Pilipino, malaki na ang utang niya. Many nations in the global south are drowning in impossible debts. Debts that keep them poor, while the richest nations continue to burn carbon and heat the earth. Could a Jubilee vision mean something daring today? I wish we can proclaim it at the COP30 that will be held in Brazil this coming November. Debt for debts repayment. The ecological debts of the wealthy nations repaying the financial debts of the poorer nations. Hindi lang ang mga bansang mahihirap ang may utang. Sila rin may utang. If you assess the carbon footprints of the countries that are promoting the major industries that are polluting the earth, yan ay utang. Ang utang na yan is causing extreme weather conditions that's precipitating disasters all over the world. And the most common victims are in the countries of the global south. Can it be a debt for debt? May utang kayo, may utang kami. Patas na lang. And let's restart. So, it sounds utopian, I know, but so did the Jubilee. It was radical, no doubt. It was prophetic. It is what hope looks like. That we dare to proclaim a radical hope prophetically